Hello again, Last War family. WWC here, QB18, bringing you kind of a little bit of spending advice video. So I've had a bunch of questions come in asking me what's worth it, what do I buy, what am I spending my money on, and what's worth it and things like that, right? Because they've seen a lot of videos across YouTube, and there's a lot of accounts that have a lot of good information. But when it comes to spending, I will say I've seen a lot of questionable advice. And sometimes when you look at advice, you really want to look at what that person's account looks like, right? So if they're saying these are easy to come by, these are easy, okay, how many do they have? Like, take a look at their account and see. So we're going to go over some stuff today, what I think is worth it for different levels of spending, as we always do, right? So let's start by looking at this from deals perspective for the week. So we come up here, the daily sale. The daily sale after the freebie. The daily sale of either exclusive weapon here, or you can switch this to just shards. Either way, and I think you just switch it here, and instead you can go hero shards, or you can go exclusive weapon. I clearly do exclusive weapons. And the fact that they're giving you 10 for $5 is the best deal that you can get in the game. You can only get it for 10. You can only get 10 at a clip, but for $5, when you figure it out, it is by far getting 10 exclusive weapons for $5 is really, as far as purchasing goes, you're not going to find better deals than that. It's a really great deal. So I take advantage of that daily. So that's the first thing where my money is going every day. Okay. Daily must buy. There is really no such thing. We can take a quick look, and I can tell you from a daily must buy store that you should not be purchasing pretty much the majority of these daily items are no-go for obviously free to play, but even low spender. And I'm going to go and say even kind of mid spender, you should be staying away from this. As you're building, I will tell you the sucker's born every minute, and this game will get you. If you're a mid spender and you're looking to build out your T10s, man, these daily coins and these iron packs and food packs to get my tech going, oh, it's so hard to not buy that, right? Don't do it. Just wait. Just collect. Get your RSS. Don't be in a rush. It is horrific deals, the RSS that they're selling here for that. So please stay away from that. Don't buy it. Just build your own. I will say the only thing that would be hard to build, that if you want to buy, would be understandable. I would say your Valor badges, because Valor badges are hard to get by. So if you wanted to get a few of those in here, drone skill chips, I am guilty of buying those sometimes to try to build, because skill chips, as much as some people say skill chips are easy to get, they are not. They are very hard to get. And this is a way to gather, especially from a mid-spender point of view. Other than that, I stay away from the daily store. Weekly store, let's go over that real quick. Valor badges, plenty of people buying Valor badges, happens mid-spenders, high spenders. Valor badges is a big thing. Stay away from oil. You don't need it. It'll come, trust me. Just don't buy it. Profession experience, just stay away. You don't need it. It'll gather it through the season. It'll come naturally. Your tactic cards will build. You don't need to spend there. Training certificates. I'm not going to be the one to tell you no. If you're mid to high spender, low spenders, stay away. Mid spenders, yeah, get them on Friday's deal when they have it, because you get multiple things. But I don't know. I would even, if you're a mid spender, be questionable on it. If you're looking to spend though, high spender, yeah, get your training certificates to build that gorilla and push it. Bond badges is a yes. I will get this every week. You can see it. I'll do it right now. No problem. Every week I buy out the bond badge. Hard to get. Spenders gonna get that. Overlord shard packs. Yes, I will say to you that it is a expensive deal. They're not easy to come by. The game has made it a little bit easier to get, as you've seen at events. So it's not as much of a must buy anymore. But if you're a high spender, this is a great way to spend to build that gorilla out and get its level up and be ready for the next one that's about to be released. So get your shards stocked and ready, so that one could be loaded for the second release that comes out for those. So high spenders, go for the Overlord shards. Mid spenders, questionable. Again, you want to be ready for that next one that comes out, but you got better ways to spend your money necessarily right now. I can show you better ways. Low spenders, stay away. Drone components, level 5 drone components. If you're a high spender, you want to build that drone out. Drone components are hard to come by level 5. If you're trying to build quick, it's a select, so it's going to go straight to your missile, plus you're going to get a second level 5. I would wait and buy out the mobilization event and get them there. But I understand mid spenders, low spenders, stay away from all of this. You don't need to do it. Drone skill chips, these are random chips. Stay away from random chips unless you're a high spender. They're not going to go where you want them to go. Only the choice ones should you be where you can actually select where they're going to go. Don't need a decoration. Stay away from the rest of these. And this exclusive weapon shard weekly deal is horrific. So stay away from that too. All right. Super monthly pass. For those that know, they have the 4th pack, or you don't. Weekly pass, I didn't take early on when I was playing this game. I did take it. I needed experience. I wanted to push my heroes. So early on, I would say if you're even a mid spender, it's worth to spend the money to get the experience to push your heroes early on when you first start. I definitely think it's a huge push to get your experience up. So mid spenders, yes. High spenders, yes. Low spenders, there's better ways to spend your money. Just build normally and don't do it. And then the Overlord Handbook, yes. So I would say yes, that's for everybody. Really, like, you know, even low spenders, like this Overlord Handbook, when you figure out what you're getting for the overall, how many shards you get for the money, $25, like 130 shards or something like that. I just showed you. It was what, $50 for 20 shards or 40 shards or something. This gives you 130 shards for $25. So yes, definitely. It's low spenders should look into that as well if you're going to. It's a good place to invest. All right, drone. For me, it's Sunday night, right into Monday, day 1 of Versus. This is how I like to figure it. Drone parts. The cheapest place you can get drone parts is in the supplies, the Summon Supplies key event. You can get 500 for $100. It works out to 20 cents a piece if you can score that deal. That's the best place to get them. This works out to 25 cents a piece, so it's very close. So the 5, and don't forget, what's making up for the extra 5 cents per drone part that you're paying is you're also getting the skill chip chest and the battle data. For the Summon Supplies, you're only going to get the gears, the drone parts, right? Which you need desperately. But with this, the extra 5 cents, you're getting this. So I will say $5, yes. Even for low spenders, it's worth it to just chip away at the 5 because you do get the skill chip chests. Now it gets into questionable for low spenders, right? Low spenders have to be careful what they're spending throughout a month. I would say that's enough for you. You're out of the picture. We've already talked about the Overlord thing. If you did that for $25, there's other hero things you can do maybe for $5. You don't need to go any further into this. Mid spenders, absolutely. High spenders, absolutely. You're still at 25 cents and you're going to get these purple skill chips. So the $10, yes. Now, high, mid, I would say to high this is a definite because you're still at the 25 cent mark for the $20 and you're going to get your purple chests. Yes, get it. Now, if you're mid, drop out. 50 to 100, you start to increase. So if you're looking for a deal, you're up to 31 cents per drone gear at this level. I told you the other event is 20 cents. So now you're paying 11 cents extra per drone gear just to get some of these other things, which is skill chip chests. No guarantee you're going to get a gold chip out of that. So I would shy away if you're only a mid spender at this point. Drop out. So you could do the 50. I would drop out. Higher spender, you're going to probably want to do the 50. You're going to go up to 100. I typically will weigh. Sometimes it depends what I need. If I need the drone parts or I need the skill chip chest, I'm back and forth on these deals. Sometimes I'll take it, sometimes I won't. So that's that. Last one we'll talk about, which is the drone training pass was released this week. This is a yes all day for me because of all the material we just talked about. What you're getting, even for a $5 deal, low spender should consider this one based on the purple chest that you're getting and the purple material and the gold material. All of this could end up being gold chips in here because there's a lot of boxes. And this is a drone boost for you. It's $5 is worth taking, okay? If you're a mid spender, this is a no-brainer. Mid spender, high spender, 100%. This should be a no-brainer for you. You should be getting both the 5 and the 20 because look at what you're getting. Like the purple chest, you're getting a skill chip choice chest. You're getting for what you're getting all the material that you get and the purple chest for 20. Yeah, come on. You're taking that. You're taking that all day. And that's how you're going to build out your drone and your boosts and your chest. So, that would be mine. Come over. I've already tapped out on my Moonstone Blessing for the day, so I get all these bonuses as well. Some of it is worth it. Like, for early people, these charges are good if you've listened to my earlier videos. But later on, for the most part, this Moonstone Blessing thing, you're not going to purchase just to get the Moonstone Blessing. There isn't a lot of stuff in here that's worth it. But that would be my day one versus spending and what I consider worth it and not worth it for spending. Okay? All right. Signing off. Thank you all very much. Have a good day.